Woo! Yay! Yo, this better not bug me. Hello darlings, and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Sadicka, and for those of you who already subscribed, already know what it is. Thank you for clicking on another one. So as you can tell from the title of this video, this is the season finale of my self-care Sunday series. So originally I had planned for the finale to be a vlog of a women empowerment event that I went to. It was a beautiful event, but sadly I wasn't too happy with all of the quality of my footage, and I really try to put out good content and good quality content on my channel. So I decided to do almost like a sit-down reunion by my damn self, and also I realized that I never got to do a formal introduction to this series and tell you guys why I started this series. It's kind of just something I threw out there. Oh, I forgot. If you're not already doing so, make sure you follow me on all of my socials, because I am sure to post on there more outside of YouTube. And also make sure you're subscribed, join the family. I have a lot of fun, exciting things planned for 2020, and I don't want you to miss out. Okay, so let's get right into this video. So first and foremost, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that has watched the episodes, that has shared, that has commented, liked, told your friends about it. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Self-Care Sunday. Why did I start this series? Well, 2019 was a roller coaster, to say the least. In June of 2019, I had come up with the idea of Self-Care Sunday. I was kind of in a rough spot. I was dealing with school stress, I was dealing with work stress. I had some friendships that seemed to be deteriorating right before my eyes, and also my personal relationship with my ex-partner was not in the best space. So with going through all of that, I realized that I needed to really take some time and take care of myself. And also, for those of you that aren't aware, I am at Ryerson University, my third year, and I am studying child and youth care studies. With my program, one of the things that they really drive home is that self-care is super important. And the reason being is because the field of child and youth care is actually a field with one of the highest burnout rates. With me wanting to understand my own self-care journey a little more, and also wanting to see what other people thought of self-care, I thought, why not start this series, try to collaborate with other people, because my perspective is only my perspective. And I know that the world is full of millions of people with millions of different backgrounds, different cultures, different upbringings, different understandings, and different perspectives. So I wanted to see how I could better understand not only everybody else, but also better understand myself, and why not bring you guys along for the journey.
I'm like sitting up because, you know, talking serious stuff now.
I don't think that there is one specific definition for self-care. I believe that self-care is really subjective to each person and what they believe self-care is to them. But if I could define self-care, I would define it as doing the things that make you happy and that make you feel your best possible self. I feel like when you're not in the greatest headspace, it can be hard to do any task in front of you. If I am not taking the time out to give myself the things I need and to really take care of myself, I'm going to burn out. I'm not going to do things correctly. I'm not going to be productive or effective. Like, it's just going to be a bit of a disaster. So I really feel like self-care is the foundation for everything. And like they say when you're on a plane, if there was to be a crisis, you'd have to put on your mask before you can help anybody else, because if you're dying, you won't even be in the good sense or good able body blah blah what you won't be able to help somebody else. So I'm trying to answer some of the questions that I've been asking all of the people during this season. How do I practice self-care? Do the things that make me feel happy, that make me feel good. If that means having a little glass of wine on the weekend, if that means going for a walk, if that means having a chocolate bar, whatever it is that makes me feel good, that is what I do for self-care. But obviously everything in moderation as well. So when did I become aware of self-care? I would kind of say that I was always aware of self-care. I was raised by two very strong women. Shout out to my mom and my grandma. And they always taught me growing up that I had to take care of myself. I was always put together. So that was kind of something that was always instilled in me. But when I started taking self-care really seriously for myself, and no one had kind of just, I guess, introduced me to or imposed it upon me, I would say during university. And it was because of all of the stress, being in a completely different environment, and just maturing, getting older. So I want to talk about my top 3 tips for self-care, as I've been asking that question to everyone on each episode. Number 1 would be put yourself first unapologetically. So that means if you need to cancel on plans because you need some time to yourself, or you need to get some work done, do not feel bad about it. Treat people how you want them to treat you, but put yourself first unapologetically. Like, if you need to do something for you, do it and do not feel bad. Second tip would be close to God. For me personally, my spirituality really helps me, and my relationship with God helps me on a day-to-day to know that I'm living for something, and to know that things are happening for me and not to me. It just kind of helps me stay centered and grounded, and I don't know, like, it just makes me feel kind of small in all of this big grand scheme of things, but I want to do my small part, if that makes sense. Like, I'm mighty, don't play, but like, you know, I just feel like I'm so tiny, and therefore I can like give my problems to God and be okay. And my third tip would be know when to say no. I have a really big problem with this because I just want to say yes to everything, and sometimes I take too much things on my plate, and then if you're saying no for a just reason, then I feel like you'll be okay. God will make sure that you're okay. If you don't believe in God, then the universe, higher sense of being, whatever, will make sure you're okay. Like, you can say no and you're not missing out on anything. I just feel like something better will come your way, or something that more aligns with you will come your way, or this will open up your eyes to figure out other things for yourself. So to wrap up here, I want to talk about what I've learned filming this series, and damn, it's been a lot. I've learned time management. I've learned that a schedule is so important. Sticking to a schedule is so important. Staying motivated, staying determined, being open-minded, being flexible. Always have backup plans and backup plans for your backup plans. Those are big things that I've learned during this season. If you would like to collaborate with me on an episode in season 2, then be sure to email me at Sadicka.inc at hotmail.com. Again, I want to say thank you so much for watching this episode, watching this season, commenting, liking, sharing, for subscribing, for being part of my family, for following me on Instagram, for adding me on Facebook, whatever you guys have done. If you've emailed me, I appreciate it. Like, I just want to say thank you so much, and I can't wait to see what season 2 brings, and I will see you guys in season 2, but I will also see you guys in some of my new content that I have coming to a screen near you very soon. Bye guys! This is the reality after I finish filming. I can't stand the rain.